Hello, we're home from our fabulous holiday, and so now I've got to feed the family. Nicholas, it's Sunday. Nicholas asked me for a lovely roast. I've just touched my hair. We'll just wash the hands quickly. We can't have the hair in the hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a lamb roast. No, we can't afford a leg of lamb. It's way too expensive. So we bought a lamb pack that was on special, and somebody taught me how to cut onions differently, and it's so much easier. Let me show you quickly. Okay, so what you do is you cut your onion in half without peeling it first. So you cut it in half long ways, and you cut the top off, bottom off, and then you just strip her away. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And when you're making a roast leg of lamb or a lamb roast, we want that to be nice and brown and sticky with lots and lots of onions. So I have got three onions. I'm topping it. That was the bottom. Top and tail, and then all you do is you take the one layer off and whoops, your onion is peeled. And this is, ooh, can't have no skin in the pan. I've just got a roasting pan here. I've just put a little bit of oil in it. I'm going to show you the pack of lamb that we bought now. I was looking for lamb chops and I didn't have any. Don't understand these shops. These Cape Townians are South Africans, and don't we do the whole braai thing? So I couldn't find any lamb chops. So as you can see, it says there save, and this is a lamb 4/4 pack. Now in here are the chops that I like, which are these ones. So I'm going to take a few lamb chops out. And then I'm going to add the stewing meat, the 4/4, the rest of it. I'll have a look and see what pieces of meat there are in there. Then I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in here. So it's basically the stewing meat, because the lamb chops I'm going to keep for myself for when I make the boys' pork chops. I'm having the lamb chops. So I'm just cutting my onions up, and you know I like to cut them along this, like this. When I was much younger, my first marriage, we were friends with a couple and a beautiful girl, and when I first met her I thought, this chick is, she looks like a model and things like that. You know, people don't expect people like that to be able to cook, and guess what? Wow, did this chick cook food. Unbelievable. And I saw her cutting her onions like that, and I thought, you know, how much better than cutting onion rings? Oh, it's just lovely. Let me tell you something. And you know what? Somebody also said to me one day, you cook? I said, yeah, I love cooking. So people obviously think, well, not that I'm a model, I'm not saying I'm a model, really I'm not. I ain't no model, but I do love cooking. And my grandmother taught me to cook, so I love the cooking. Despite not being a supermodel. I know my hair's terrible. You know what? I've still actually got sand in my hair from Stardens rolling down hills and things like that. I've been threatening to wash it. So tonight, Sunday night's hair washing night. Definitely going to do that. I've got quite a bit of work to do. So look at all these onions. I mean, hello. Onions galore. Okay, so this chop these chops I'm keeping for myself. I love the chop with the long bone. So that's my chop. I'm going to keep the 2 pork packs. I'm going to keep myself 4 little choppies. And then I'm going to put these chops. These aren't my favorite chops, and they're the most expensive chops ever. I'm going to put them in. Those are long chops. This looks like a leg chop. 4/4, okay. Another, oh, there's a lot of fat on there. I need to get rid of some of that fat. And look, I like the fat. But that's a bit of an overkill on the fat. So we put those in there. I'm going to put it in there for taste. I'll put that in there for taste. That's nice to just chew a bone, and I love chewing a bone. Okay, there is another. That's obviously closer to the... You know what I'm thinking, actually? What are you thinking? I'm thinking that what I might do, I'm going to put all these little pieces in. Well, I'm not going to put that piece in. Look at that piece. Does it look good? That looks like the end of the lamb's tail. Okay, maybe I'll put it in. Might be completely delicious. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's 2 Rubikis. So what I'm going to do is, I'm feeding 4 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put, this is a lease lap where it doesn't have a bone in, and this one's got a bone in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little lamb choppy out. I'm going to put these 2 lamb things in, and then I have 2, 3, 4, and 1 of those left for another meal. So that is 200 Rand of lamb with 1, 2, 3, 4 meals. It's 50 Rand protein. That's not bad at all. Okay, let's get on the spicing. And what do we use? Susha salt, Susha's koshering salt. Remember, it needs a lot because the onions go very sweet with that. Onions go very sweet when they... Oh, I nearly hit a panic. I looked up at my spice rack and I couldn't find my Robertson's crushed garlic. My word, I really had a panic attack. Okay, so Robertson's crushed garlic on there, and that's it. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to put the potatoes in now. And then I put in the oven. It's now 4 o'clock, and we'll probably eat at about 6:30, 7ish. So this is going to cook forever. It's going to become brown and sticky and yummy. You peel the potatoes, pop them in here. These are huge potatoes. Look at this. Look at the size of this potato. I've got big hands. This is a huge potato. So I think I'm going to put 3 potatoes in. Oh, maybe I should put 4 potatoes in. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. I think it's the right number. And number 4 was the hugest. I don't even think it fits into my hand. It's huge. I don't know how. I know everybody goes potato peeler. My potato peeler is hanging right here because my husband loves it and the Shogun is amazing. But you know what? I'm an old-fashioned chick. I peel potatoes by hand. That would be me. I peel them. Let me show you what I do. I peel them by hand. And these Victorinox knives are the bee's knees. So we peel the potatoes, and then I'm going to pop them in. I must just tell you something. We had the most amazing holiday, and I'm sure you saw from the pictures and things like that at Stardens Resort. And then we went to PE and did some fishing and just family bonding time and whatever. It was really amazing. The journey home yesterday was completely uneventful and lovely. It was really, really nice. So I'm going to cut the potatoes like that. And in they go. And then Gavin and I woke up this morning and we obviously needed to do a shop. I just said to Nicholas and Anya, now, isn't it amazing how you spend so much money? I promise you, I spent 2,500 Rand on groceries, and there are no luxuries there. Okay, a couple of biscuits. And biscuits, do me a favor. I did 2,500 Rands worth of groceries. I told Nicholas and Anya to pack away the groceries. And I go to the fridge now to get what did I go to get? Oh, to get the lamb out. And my fridge is empty. So now it's like basically I need to go and do a fridge shop. It's ridiculous. Anyway, and you know what? I didn't buy... Okay, I bought a mop for Matilda. Matilda's been begging me for a mop. And you know, Matilda can't do the spin mop in these newfound mops, which I absolutely adore. She wants the old-fashioned mop, which I can't deal with. But anyway, so I bought Matilda a mop. So that was a little bit extra over and above the groceries. And I bought some cookies. I mean, do me a favor. I bought some cookies. Really? And then you get home and your fridge is bloody empty. So Nicholas says, yeah, but the cupboards are full, or whatever, the larder is full. It's not really. Not when you grow a growing 23-year-old. Doesn't last long. He's busy watching the soccer behind me. I don't know if you can hear the commentary. Which team are you watching, Nicholas?
Sorry?
Which soccer are you watching?
Premier League.
Premier League, but which teams are you watching?
West Ham, Fulham.
West Ham and Fulham. When is Arsenal playing? Because that's your team, isn't it?
5:30.
Oh, they're playing at 5:30. So Anya's gone home because Clearly she's not getting any attention from Nicholas whatsoever because he's busy watching soccer.
No, she has to go visit her mother and get clothes.
Oh, she's got to visit her mother and get some clothes because she hasn't been home for a whole week.
So
Has she been home? Did she go home? Pardon?
I think she how rude you are to me.
I'm not rude. I said, did she go home?
Yeah, she
In the week?
get clothes.
In the week?
What do you mean?
Has she been home since you've been back from PE?
She's been home quickly, but she hasn't slept with us.
Oh, okay. But she hasn't slept home. She's been here, but she's going to go home because obviously then schools are back on Tuesday. Oops, on Tuesday, so she's also got to work. Okay, so I've just laid the potatoes on the top. Nicholas says I'm being rude to him. Can you be the judge of that? Was I rude to him? Because I said he's not giving Anya any attention because he's watching soccer. Did you hear me asking him a question and he never answered me? I had to ask him twice. Sushi salt in the potatoes. I put the oven on 180. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump that up to 200. And I'll tell you why I'm going to bump it up to 200. A little bit of crushed garlic on there. Why I've bumped it up to 200 is because I'm going to put a lid on it so that it can steam and cook and everything at the same time. Oven open. And in she goes. And what a pleasure. Now the question I want to ask you is, what do you think I should do? Should I make pasta rice with it? Or should I make normal rice with it? Because I'm going to make a gravy. A nice rice and gravy. And then I think, do I make sweet potato? What veg? Yeah, I tried to get cauliflower and broccoli today, but I couldn't get it. Anyway, so now I'll just leave that now for the next 2 hours, and then I'll come back and then I'll finish off the rice. And it's not a 20-minute cook for me. Sundays I love cooking on a Sunday. It's my best. So Nicholas was going to buy chicken wings for us, but that also didn't happen. I was going to show you how we make our COVID brekkies. So I'm going to just remind me, I mustn't forget to show you how to make our COVID brekkies. That's for braai. So now I am going to relax. I've got a series that I'm busy watching. So I'm going to touch my hair again, please, and wash my hands again. Don't want to get into trouble now. So I am now going to go and relax a little bit, and I don't have there's no, you can see I haven't been at home. Nothing yet. Anyway, I am now going to go and relax a little bit, watch my series that I'm watching, and then I will come and check on her in 2 hours time, and then I'll decide whether I'll ask Nicholas if he wants pasta rice or tastic rice, because pasta rice is lovely. With the roast lamb, I'm just looking outside. My husband cleaned up the backyard. It looks so nice and clean and fresh. Tra-la-la, except I just saw a weed. He missed a spot. We call him Mr. Spot. He missed a spot. Okay, it's been almost 2 hours. Hour and a half. Let's take her out of the oven and see what she's looking like. And I've asked Nicholas, and he's decided that pasta rice is definitely the way to go. Looking good. Lots of water in it and everything. It's cooked, it's beautiful. But it's very grey. So guess what? She's cooked, she's going back in. With the lid off this time so that she can get nice and brown. And pasta rice is what we're going to do. And when I have a roast, I must always have a sweet veg with it. So I think I'm going to do a sweet potato. Maybe sweet potato and peas. Nice colour on the plate. No. I found me a butternut. And guess what's going to happen? Kenny, you know what's going to happen with this butternut? My husband, he's going to peel this butternut. Yes, he is. Pasta rice. Delicious. Simple instructions. You know me, I'm not going to get the water boiling. I'm going to throw it in there just like that. With some sushi salt and no oil. Just like that. Pasta rice is starting to boil now. Let's stir quickly. Bring it up to the boil. And I'm going to make butternut the way my granny did. With a big blob of butter. And some sugar. Sugar. And then how many cinnamon sticks should we put in? We don't have to count them. 1, remember? by Snickers. These are nice big ones. 3, 4, 5. Oven on, high. Now we're going to caramelize this first before we put the butternut in. Oops, I forgot to add a little bit of salt. Sushi salt in. And these are my Master Chef frying pan, so you'll see how quickly in caramelizes. Dirty pasta rice is busy and the heat is doing this thing, but I've got to be so careful because this will burn in half a second. So I've got to be very careful and remember that these were mainly heat on here. So I've got to catch it just as it starts going brown and then get the butternut in there. This is going to be caramelized. This kitchen is smelling good. Nothing like a lovely dinner on a Sunday. Like I love me a braai, but I mean, Sunday brunch or dinner or something. I don't know, it's just something special. It's going to be quick. I can see it's going to start turning. You see when it starts sticking together like that. Better get ready with the butternut, otherwise I'm going to have trouble. Oh, it's starting to go brown. Can you see? Yummy. Okay. Okay, let's get the butternut pretty quickly. Quickly. Let's turn this down. Way down to 5. Now tell me that doesn't look absolutely delicious. It looks yummy, just so good. Coming along nicely. And I just read on the packet, they say don't rinse your pasta rice. So, unless you, oopsie, sorry I'm steaming that, unless you want to make a salad, then you rinse it, otherwise we're not. It's going to start forming, the butternut's going to give off its own water now. So the butternut is basically going to cook in its own juices. Okay, I've taken the meat out of the oven with the potatoes. You can see the potatoes are cooked. There's still too much liquid in here. Can you see the liquid here? Onions are beautifully cooked. I'm just stirring this around a little bit. Now it goes back into the oven. And it doesn't look like it's going to get anywhere, does it? But I promise you it's going to be brown and sticky. What's happening with the water drops? The butternut is making its own liquid. As it forms, it falls down back into the water. I'm not going to open it. The pasta rice is nearly done. It's squatchy, yummy. I'll give it a few more minutes. Okay, this is how much water the butternut made by itself. All by itself. Cook through now, put it up so that the water could cook away. The pasta rice is ready, and look how nice and brown that is getting. Oops, once I finish. It's getting there, Nicholas says. What do you say, Nikki?
Looks good.
Have we got a winner?
Looks good. I don't know yet. We'll see.
How does it look?
Good.
How does it smell?
Lekker.
looking golden and syrupy. Look at that. I've got to watch out with these MasterChef pots. Bam. Gosh. Within seconds it could turn. I'm seriously contemplating putting it off. Oh, do I put it off? Do I put it off? Or maybe I'll leave it. Let me leave it for a few more seconds. Okay, well, instead of putting it off, I chunked it up to 9. And I'm letting it cook. Put all that liquid away. Or just the syrup is left. There we go. I'm smelling it. I'm watching the bubbles. Do they look like syrupy bubbles? Do they look like water bubbles? They look like water bubbles to me. Bubble, bubble for lunch. Bubble. What is this? Okay. So we'll now cook with the bubbles. And there we have it. No greens, but that is Sunday night dinner. Nikki, this is yours. Enjoy.